Today I'm going to be testing out the iconic London new skin tint and their primer they launched with it. So they're all in here. I kind of got gifted these. So I've got 3 shades to show you guys today. So it did come with these little bits here, so I'll just talk through them a little bit. This is the Underglow Blurring Primer. And then we have the Super Smoother Blurring Skin Tint. Iconic London are thrilled to launch their brand new Super Smoother Blurring Skin Tint, which delivers a weightless veil of light to medium coverage with a luminous, multi-dimensional and flawless finish. This ultra lightweight tint seamlessly blends into the skin, blurring pores, dark spots and uneven textures. They have 18 shades. The silky formula can be applied on its own using a brush, a beauty blender or your fingertips. I'm going to say like hearing it. Oh, you can't hear it. I thought it would be very liquidy. Oh, you can hit, wait. Maybe it's full to the brim so it doesn't make that noise. I was thinking, why is it not liquidy? I haven't tried them out. I've just got them in PR, so I haven't even swatched them or anything. So you get my first impressions. So let's talk about the primer now. So the primer, so take your skin to a dreamy new heights with iconic London's brand new Underglow Blurring Primer, which primes, preps, minimises the appearance of pores. I've never heard a primer that's glowy to minimise the appearance of pores. I feel like a glowy product would highlight that. 2 to 3 drops across the face using fingertips or a base brush and your skin will be instantly refreshed. So we'll see about that. This is the primer. Looks very nice. It looks like it have like a skin tint looking effect to it. So I don't know if they just got one colour or not. It doesn't say they've got more than one colour, but we'll see in a second. But lovely. Shake well before use. Doesn't really say much on it. That sounds more liquidy than the other one. But still, if it's full to the brim, it won't like sound liquidy, will it? The primer is £24 and then the skin tints are £27. I like the word skin tint. I'm very excited to try them out. All the shades I want to swatch on my skin. So let me zoom you guys in a little bit so you can just see. So let's try warm light first. So it comes in like a little pipette. Let me just see. Oh. It's liquidy, but it's not like mega runny. Ooh, I kind of like that consistency though. I feel like it'll have a nice coverage to it. Does it say what coverage it claims to be on here? Ah, light to medium coverage, there we go. I just wanted to make sure. So this is the shade. Oh, it has just like spilled out though. Light warm. I've just put way too much out there, so I'm gonna put it on here. Light warm. Pop that there. Oh, the shades are gonna be fine. I thought when they said light, I was like, it's gonna be too light. That actually looks really nice on me, that colour. You can't put them back in the packaging though once you squirt it out, that's it. So neutral light. Oh, that's, first one might have oxidised. Maybe the neutral light is the one then. Yeah, it's kind of like bubbling up. Can you see that? Can you see that? It's like bubbling up. To like make sure it doesn't like pour out. Oh, it's done it again. Oh, there we go. How have I got that on my table already? And then we've got cool light as well. So let me try that. Oh my god, I didn't even squeeze that. That is literally just coming out on its own. Right. Don't come out. I like the consistency of it though. It's a nice consistency. Like it feels like it will give a bit of coverage, but it's like hydrating at the same time. I do think, so this is the light warm, warm light, neutral light and cool light. So your warm has more of a yellow undertone, your neutral, both yellow and pink tone, a bit in the middle. What is that spot there? That's disgusting. And then this one is cool tone, so more on the pinky side. So I definitely think the middle one is just blending in a lot easier with my skin. So we're going to go in with the middle one today, which is the neutral light colour. I did think I wanted to go more neutral because I feel like my skin does look pink, but then if you look at my body, it's like olive. But then I feel like I don't want to look too yellow. Yellow. So let's go on to the primer now. So the primer, so I shook it, it comes with a little pipette. To me that, oh, I feel like I like this primer. There's a lot of glowy primers out at the moment, a lot, like with a skin tint, so I'm going to see what this is like. So I'm just going to put that on my skin and just see if it does give a skin tint. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know if it's got perfume in it, but it smells lovely. I'm just going to massage it in rather than using a brush. You can use a brush. I feel like if there's no skin tint to it, there's no reason to use a brush other than the fact you don't want to get it on your hands. It's more hygienic maybe. That just give it, I honestly thought this was going to give me that iconic London glow. That you know what I mean, that signature glow that it gives you. Oh wow. That is, it's not no glitter whatsoever. I didn't expect that. I thought it was going to be like a model light looking sheen, and it is. Oh my god. I even like the texture of it. The texture is really nice. It just gives you that expensive feel. It smells really nice as well. I feel like I just saw a little bit of like, it's not like glitter, but it's like almost shimmer. I'm going to use both my hands. That feels amazing. It feels like, you know, have you got a facial before and they've got a really nice moisturiser on you that's lightweight, but you feel like it's still like sinking into your skin. And it has like such a nice scent to it, but not a really strong scent to it. Like you're like, there might be perfume in this, it might not be. Oh my god, my skin. Okay, this is first impression, so I can't say I love it yet, but like, it feels luxurious. Like, it just feels expensive. I can't say I love it yet, but oh my god, I've got very high hopes for this because I feel like it's very... I feel like I just wear this on its own. Like, look how my skin is shining. And just so you know, there is no glitter in it, so you can see. There's no glitter. Look how my skin's shining. It's just like a model glow. Like, I want model skin. Thank you very much. Right, so let's put the foundation, skin tint on next. I want to say foundation every time I see a bottle like that. That's foundation. So let me see what it looks like. I don't know how much to put on. And I'm guessing you just do this. I'll just put a little bit on and see how it applies. I'll put it on with a brush and then I'll put it on with a little sponge on this side. So just a brush, and I'm going to put it on our numb. I put it on. It's got coverage to it. Oh my god, is my skin gonna look fantastic. It has got coverage, but at the same time it's very skin-like looking. Like it's very, it just gives me model vibes, like a model skin. So I can still see slight pinkness and stuff on my skin, but obviously if you do want that natural glowy effect of where it looks like you're not even, is she wearing makeup, that kind of thing, then you'll probably like it. I am trying to get more into my more natural looking products. Sometimes I go out of stages, you know, you're like heavy glam, but it's like, it don't feel heavy, but it's like full coverage glam. You're like, oh, I feel amazing. But then you take it off and you're like, I like my skin and how it looks there though. Like I like a skin-like look to my foundations. Sometimes, like, I feel like full coverage, sometimes it'll highlight little areas where you're like, I didn't know that was there. All those little wrinkles. So I'll do half of my face, and then you can see, I'm not using a lot at all. You can see how it looks in comparison. Because to me it does look very natural, but in a nice way. Like, I don't want it to, I feel like some skin tints almost dry your skin out and it doesn't look how I want it to look, nice and like, oh, I've just come from a run. Like, very like, I don't know, healthy looking skin. That's what I wanted to say, healthy looking skin. So with a brush, that didn't actually eat up that much as well to say, I just clean that brush and you can see normally if I use this brush for foundation, it really like is pigmented everywhere. So this is the side with the foundation on. and this is the side without the foundation on. So I just have a little look, and I'll zoom you guys in so you can really see how it's looking on my skin, so you can't see. Like sometimes when it's like zoomed out, you can't see it as easy. So you can see the differences. Has give a skin tint. It's called a skin tint. Skin tint 100%. You can still see, I don't know if you can see on camera, like little, I don't know, pigmentation from my skin. Obviously it has blurred it out and it looks nice and natural, and it doesn't really look like I'm wearing foundation, even though it's not it's skin tint. And up here and stuff, I have got combination skin, just to take note of that. So obviously I don't know what it looks like on dry skin or really oily skin, but that's how it's looking. I don't think so far it's grabbed a hold of anything. I've got this little like spot on my nose that's grabbed a hold of it a little bit, but maybe the sponge side will be better with that kind of thing. I've got this spot here that's just come from nowhere. I don't even see it this morning, that spot. It's literally just appeared. Maybe the hairspray set it off when I did my hair. I curled my hair for a video, guys, and I put hairspray everywhere. Maybe that's irritated it. So now I'm going to put this on with a sponge and see if it applies better with a sponge. I am going to put it on the skin first and then blend it with a sponge, so I don't want to put it in the sponge. I'm going to try to like blend it out, so like spur it out a bit. About that much. I don't think that's a lot. Is that a lot? I'm going to just like spread it out on my finger, just because I don't want the sponges to eat it up and not spread it around. I'll get my Morphe sponge and just start very lightly tapping it in. Just see what it looks like. I most likely, oh, I've got this pigmentation here so you can see if it just cover it up. That's the only good thing about pigmentation. Bloody sunbeds back in the day ruined my skin. But don't go on don't go on sunbeds. Don't do it. She said I've been on sunbeds this year. They're not good for you, she says, but she still goes on them. But that's the only good thing I could think. It's like it tells me how much coverage is in a foundation, because I've got this pigmentation blob on my skin. I probably do like it better with a sponge, because I feel like a sponge just applies it, like it softly bounces it onto the skin. Do you see what I mean? You don't get the same feel from it. I do like that colour though. I feel like we do need a little bit more on this area here though. We could always go with like concealer in the areas where you need more coverage, because I feel like that looks more like skin-like rather than putting too much foundation on. Put a little bit more of my like little pigmentation spot there. And I've got that nose one there. I'm going to slightly tap that in. It has good coverage on to say it's a skin tint though, because some skin tints, like they just are a skin tint. They just give you a tint and then you can see all your blemishes still. You're like, you're not going to soften my skin. You're not going to do it. You are literally just a skin tint. But I feel like this is more than a skin tint. Like this gives like a glow. Gives a really nice, healthy look to the skin. Right, so I'll let you decide what you prefer. I prefer the sponge side, and most likely I always prefer the sponge side because I feel like it just puts on softer, and a sponge just does something different. Okay, there's nothing wrong with this side. I feel like this has almost more coverage. You can see it's that redness there is gone. You can see a little bit of the spot still, but the redness has toned down a lot. And this is literally just the skin tint on its own. There's no concealer or anything like underneath my eyes. I don't put it around my eyes anyways. I put that concealer around there. But so you can see for yourself what we're thinking. I think that's done a really good job. I definitely prefer the sponge side because it lays on the skin differently. There's nothing wrong with the brush side, but I feel like it just smooths over like dry areas and stuff. So 100% I prefer the sponge. I'm gonna go off camera and finish off my makeup. I'm gonna do it for Instagram, so it might look a bit crazy, it might look a bit dramatic. I feel like it's took me absolutely forever to do this makeup. In reality, it probably took me like an hour. Right, so the lighting's completely off and I don't know why. So the skin is looking very, coverage wise, it's looking very good to say like it's light to medium. Like it looks like I've just used a normal foundation, like, other than like it being probably a little bit too light, the shade. Maybe it's not, maybe it's just me, but I'm just like, oh, where's my tanned foundation shade gone? So you can just see here, so you can see for yourself how it's clinging on. Beautiful. Yeah, it's just a bit pale for me. It is a skin tint, it's not a proper foundation, but looking at this full face of makeup, you'd think I'd just put like a normal foundation on. So I'm very happy with it. I would want it in a darker colour though. That's what I would say. The primer, definitely going to use it again. This, I'll probably use it with like a more subtle makeup look, hardly nothing on makeup look. Like the eyes are just a little bit much for this look, I think, but I won't really wear this with the eye makeup. But I just wanted to film Instagram and film YouTube and get a content day in. Liking the primer a little bit more than the skin tint, but I haven't used this enough to give you my full thoughts yet. I'm gonna try that out a couple more times and let you guys know what I think. I think this in a makeup artist kit, so I'm gonna put these in my makeup artist kit for like people who want like a more fresh looking skin. I feel like clients want a more fresh looking skin these days. Less cakey looking kind of thing, and less apparent that they're wearing makeup. So I think that would be really, really nice for like a makeup artist kit. So I'll put that on mine and see how my clients react to it. You have them clients that want full coverage, and them clients like, I want flawless, but I don't want the coverage, and I'm like, what are you wanting? If you guys enjoyed watching this video, I'm gonna go now. Thank you guys for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like these videos where I test out products. Let me know down below, but give me a thumbs up, and I shall see you guys in the next one.
Thank you, Lord, for all you do for me, for all you done for me, for how you love me.